What's up guys, Lancerhappy here, and today I'm going to have another story for you guys. Now I know my last video was a story, and I usually used to do a bunch of gameplay videos, but I figured you guys are starting to like these stories a lot more than y'all liked the gaming videos. I'll probably do gaming videos eventually, but I mean, it's been like a month since I've uploaded my last video, so I figured I'd go ahead and make a video, because something happened that's quite extraordinary. Anyway, so gather around, children, gather around. Grab your popcorn, grab your blankets, grab your pillows, and get ready to cringe like you've never cringed before. Da -da -da. Anyway, so for the past week, I've been at Orchestra Camp because I'm in orchestra. So I figured that my friends are going. We've got the money here at home to be able to afford to. It ought to be great. So we basically it's a whole. Let's see. I woke up at 7 or 6. Got there by 7:45 and then was there usually till like 10. So it's about a 12, 13, 14 hour day at this camp. It was really fun. It was Star Wars themed. We got to play some really great we played a Star Wars song and then some other really good pieces of music. After the entire day, there was afterwards activities. And so like the first night was a scavenger hunt. The second night was hey, what was the second activity, or like the second night of orchestra camp? What was the activity? Yeah, it was the movie. Okay, thank you. Bye. Sorry, I had to ask. Can we just take a moment and thank Isabella for what she has done and how she has helped me? Because I sat there for a solid 2 minutes not being able to figure out what the second night there was. So, round of applause. Thank you, Izzy. Thank you. You helped me a lot. Thank you. So, it was a movie. The second night was a movie. That took me a whole minute to figure out. So the second night was a movie. The third whole day we were at a place called Magic Springs here in Arkansas. It's a great theme park. We were there the entire day. The fourth night though it was outside activities. Was that what that was? Or was that Friday? What was Thursday? Thursday night was the dance. The dance was great. I got up there and danced for like 3 solid hours nonstop. That Friday, the after activity were water games. It was outside water games. So we walked a while out into this huge field that they have out there. So it was going to be really fun and everything. It had rained the day before, and it was all grass, so it was super slick and kind of all the grass stuck to you. It was really annoying. Our first rotation was a game called Drip Drip Splash. It's practically Duck Duck Goose, but with a huge sponge filled with ice cold water. Basically, when I say they had ice cold water, I mean they had dry ice in the water. So it was freaking cold. It was excessively cold and quite frustrating whenever you were the one that got picked. So basically, you wring the sponge out a little bit as you're walking around the circle, and then you wring it out entirely on top of a particular person. So we were going, and we were hardly even 15 minutes into the entire activities thing. We got there. We were like 2 or 3 rounds into it when this short guy named Sean, right? He rings it out on this really scrawny kid named Bentley. Each time we had been running around trying to catch up to the person, and we were like, yeah, this is fun, yeah. Well, Bentley manages to sit back down. So Bentley slides in and snaps his arm in half. Basically, and I'm gonna show a picture like right here, so like, boom. There you go. That's pretty much what it looked like. This is not his arm, but this is what it looked like. As you can see, it looks like a freaking lightning bolt. His arm is a lightning bolt. This scrawny kid had snapped his arm by putting all like 80 pounds on his one twig of an arm and snapped his arm in half. Not like off or anything like that, but he snapped his arm and it made it a lightning bolt. It was creepy crazy. Like all of us were kind of just like, oh, So like I looked at him, and he was so calm about it. The amount of adrenaline bursting through that child's body, and he said, ouch, I broke my arm. Didn't even raise his voice, saw it, and was like, oh, I broke my arm. And so all of us are freaking out. We're like, oh crap, crap. And there's only like 15 of us in this circle. And so I said, Bentley, look at me in the eyes, look at me in the, don't look at your arm. And I yelled and got a counselor over there, and they were like, oh crap. And they jogged over and told other people before they came back to get the kid. So it was like 15 seconds, and then they sprinted back over. Anyway, one of the counselors walked over there and said, stand up and let's get to the car, and then we're gonna go drive to the hospital, which wasn't that far away. Well, Bentley literally looked him in the eye and just said, I can't get up. Because his arm is snapped, right? So Ryan's like, oh, yeah, didn't think about that. And like calmly lifts him up, and they like just walk him all the way over there. And all of us are sitting in this circle just like, oh gosh. What? That was disturbing. And then so a friend of mine, she doesn't take well to this kind of stuff. Like she jogged away and sat on the bleachers and kind of just sat over there, and then her friend ran over there too. So we're all sitting here in this circle, and we're all just kind of like, what in the world? And so I have the clever idea to lean over to one of my friends named Ian and say, he needs some milk! He didn't laugh. That was a horrible timing. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm a great human being, I swear. So, yeah, they got him to the hospital, and he didn't get to perform the next day, which was our concert. So that, I think we were all a little upset that he didn't get to perform, because he was pretty good at playing the violin. And so, yeah, he didn't get to perform. That was kind of sad. But I mean, I'm fairly certain his arm's gonna be better. So he's gonna be okay. But it was still pretty creepy to see that whole shocking event. Besides that, we all had a really great week, and it was a really great time, and I made lots of friends, and I'm fairly certain my other friends made friends. And it was just a great time. We got to all hang out, and it gave us all something to do that we all enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment or anything like that. I don't really know what else to say. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.